Elle est devenue un phénomène international. Voici la chanteuse Grimes. Grimes, bienvenue à Tout le monde en parle. Vous êtes chanteuse, musicienne, auteure, compositeur et productrice de musique électronique. Votre style est un mélange de techno, japonais, manga, poétique, rave sur l'acide, pop. Vous étiez en spectacle à Montréal samedi dernier pour présenter votre nouvel album Art Angels. On va écouter quelques extraits.
Ouais, je sais quoi offrir à ma mère à Noël.
J'adore ça.
Grimes, vous dites que vous ne seriez pas musicienne si vous n'aviez pas vécu à Montréal. Pourquoi?
I think there's just a really great music scene here. I came here to go to McGill, and I honestly had never made music before I came to Montreal, but everybody was just kind of working on music, and so I actually just started singing backup vocals for a Montreal musician named Sean Nicholas Savage, and it was just really fun, so... and then I think there's so many venues. And even bands like Arcade Fire, Godspeed, like they give
a big scene.
Yeah, and they put so much back into the community and stuff. So I think it's just a really great place for young musicians. Plus, like rent is cheap and everything. So.
Vous avez été combien de temps à Montréal?
I lived here 6 years.
6 years.
Vous n'avez pas appris le français, pas un mot?
No, it's my last name is Boucher, so my grandparents are super pissed at me still.
On vous présente souvent comme une Montréalaise. Une partie de votre chanson Art Angels est en français et parle de Montréal. On va en écouter un extrait.
What do you like about Montreal?
I think it's kind of where like all my best friends live. It's like where my people are, I would say. But and I think also there is a really unique ecosystem here for music with regards to there just being such a great underground scene and kind of above ground and even the promoters are super like always booking big little bands.
Donc tous vos amis sont ici. Vous adorez la ville, vous adorez la musique et vous êtes partis.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm probably coming back.
OK.
Yeah, or at least to either Montreal or Toronto. I'm in LA for... I actually kind of don't really live anywhere right now because I'm touring until next September. Wow. So when you're touring and you live on the road, you kind of... you're like, oh, and then I'm here, and then I'm here, and then you're living in an Airbnb for like 6 months, and then you're kind of... it's kind of...
C'est beau, ça.
Just...
Vous avez réalisé le clip de la chanson Flesh Without Blood, qui est le premier extrait de votre nouvel album, Manon.
Mais moi, je ne connaissais pas son travail. Et c'est ma fille aujourd'hui qui m'en a parlé. Et j'ai regardé ces vidéos-là, mais c'est vraiment solide.
C'est solide, c'est magnifique.
Et artistiquement, c'est vraiment très, très fort. Bravo.
Oh,
Bravo.
merci.
Et ça, c'est un compliment qui vient d'un vieux daddy.
Non, mais j'ai l'impression d'être dans l'air du temps, là, tu sais.
Grâce à ta fille.
Eh bien, excuse-moi de te contrarier, mais non. Grimes, vous avez grandi à Vancouver. Votre mère est mi-française, mi-italienne. Votre père est ukrainien et métis. Votre vrai nom est Claire Boucher, mais vous êtes anglophone. Et j'imagine que Boucher, ça vient du côté métis de votre père, c'est ça?
He's a like Québécois, like I don't know how. I think he's like a quarter Métis or something, but he's
Okay.
mostly like French Canadian.
Et pourquoi vous avez choisi Grimes comme nom d'artiste plutôt que Claire Butcher?
It's a really long story. Well, first of all, I didn't know you could use a real name. I don't know. I started making music and I was like, I don't know. It just seemed like you had to have a name. So
Right.
it's a really long story, but basically on MySpace back in the day, like grime was one of the genres, and I had not yet heard of grime music, which is a great kind of like UK rap kind of music. So I just thought Grimes plural seemed cool. It's not actually that deep of a story, but.
Vous avez été élevé dans un milieu catholique assez strict. Vos grands-parents étaient des survivalistes, c'est-à-dire qu'ils étaient prêts en cas de catastrophe. Ils stockaient de la nourriture, ils construisaient des abris. Ça donne quel genre d'enfance d'avoir des grands-parents survivalistes et une éducation catholique stricte?
I don't know. I think I was a pretty rebellious child, but I would say grandparents, it was a cool, when you're like 12 and you get to go like shoot guns in the wilderness and like, I was allowed to drink and drive at a young age. Like an ATV, not a car. And in the woods. So like if I crashed, it would just be me who would die. So it wasn't like a real, I don't know if my parents know about that, but anyway, that's my grandpa. But I know it's a chill time.
Vous avez fait vos études à Montréal, à l'Université McGill, en neurosciences, avant de vous en aller en musique. Comment passe-t-on de la neuroscience à la musique?
I don't know. It's sort of random. Although I did actually, McGill has an electroacoustics program where I had to learn Logic and Max MSP and stuff, which was really helpful later in life when I did music. I remember we had to make a song to prove that we knew the program, which was like the first song I ever made, probably.
Pour vrai?
But, yeah.
Vous avez dit en quelque part que vous avez commencé à faire de la musique un soir où vous n'arriviez pas à dormir car vous aviez pris des speeds. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé ce soir-là?
Des speeds achetés à Montréal?
Yeah. I don't know. I just stayed up all night and made a track. It was a good time. Not that I'm condoning the use of drugs, but yes.
That's how it happened.
That's how it started.
Oui, mais il ne faut pas dire ça avec un sourire. Je ne veux pas encourager l'usage des drogues.
I'm not smiling. I mean, that was a long time. That was like 6 years ago. So at this point, I've been clean for a long time. But,
Oui, puis en même temps, vous êtes très populaire auprès des adolescents. Donc, vous avez quand même un message important livré.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty vocally against it at this point. Like, actually, one of the reasons I stopped taking drugs is because, kids would come to the show and they'd be like, what are drugs like? And I'd be like, oh, no. So, for me, it was really important. And I wanted to, make a record, like, that was kind of drug-free and just to be like, you don't need drugs to make music. It is important to me, I think.
Le New York Times, le Guardian et Vogue disent que vous êtes le nouveau phénomène musical made in Montreal. Comment s'est passé votre passage du monde underground au succès? Est-ce que c'est un but ou ça a été un choc? Êtes-vous déçu d'être populaire? Est-ce que ça vous dérange d'être ici?
No, it's great. It's I remember like when I first started making records, I was like, oh, I wish I had an avocado, and it was like $4, and I couldn't, So it's like exciting. It's great, and to play shows and tour, it's amazing. Like, I was kind of like, oh, if my career doesn't pan out, I'll work at a coffee shop. So, it's really nice. It's like awesome. What was the first part of the question? Sorry, I forgot.
Comment s'est passé votre passage du monde underground au succès?
It was really random. Like, I have no idea. Like, YouTube. I honestly, it just kind of, one day stuff was normal, and then the next day it was different. Crazy. Yeah, the internet, obviously, but yeah.
C'est en 2012, avec votre album Visions, que vous vous êtes fait remarquer par les critiques. On va regarder un extrait du clip Genesis, qui est un extrait de votre album Visions. Manon.
Ces influences asiatiques-là, japonaises, ça vient d'où? Est-ce que vous êtes allé au Japon souvent?
No, honestly, when I made this, I was really bad at the keyboard, so I was just sticking to the black keys. Like, you know, because that's like a Asian scale or whatever.
Vous avez collaboré avec le joaillier montréalais Morgan Black pour la création d'une bague qui a la forme d'une vulve.
Ah ben c'est ça que ça a de l'air, une vulve. Ça vient-tu toujours en paquet de 3? Mais...
Grimes, pourquoi une vulve?
Ah, t'es cabochon.
I think we were just trying to be really controversial.
Ouais.
It was his idea, actually. He came up with the idea. And because he'd like done like 1 or 2 of them, and I was like, those are cool. Like, what if we made like, I think we actually only ever made 30, but you know, because he had to make them in this weird little office that he has that used to be like a meat cooler, and it's like where they used to keep like chickens. So anyway, he had this little factory in there.
Mais pourquoi vous ne portez pas votre vulve ce soir? Vous ne l'avez pas à la main?
We sold out. I mean, all 30 of them.
Les vulves sont soldats. Ben oui, ben.
He had to like make them. Yeah.
C'est underground. C'est underground.
Imagine, Danny, quand tu vas partir ta collection.
C'est un plaisir de vous recevoir à Tout le monde en parle. Bienvenue à Montréal. Merci infiniment. Vous restez avec nous.